I'm Dionne West, the Executive Director of the Broomfield Community Foundation. In addition to our grant-making programming, we also host the Broomfield Community Services Network, a program which brings together over 80 nonprofit organizations in order to build relationships and instill a culture of collaboration.
I'm Dana Scott, and I am the Executive Director here at Broomfield Fish, which stands for Fellowship in Serving Humanity, and we are the local food and family resource center serving Broomfield County for over 60 years now. It's like a little mini supermarket, and people can come and take a cart and go down the aisles and shop for the food they need. And it's all done through collaborations with other agencies across Broomfield. Our participant services team attend the regular Broomfield Community Service Provider Network meetings, and they meet other people from other nonprofits who offer resources and make those connections for our participants.
So I'm Kathy Escobar. I'm co-founder and community cultivator at The Refuge, and I've been in this role since we started 20 years ago. I mean, the Broomfield Community Services Network meeting is, to me, one of the most important meetings for all human services, nonprofits, faith communities, government agencies in Broomfield, because everyone comes together once a month. You get to see the wide range of what people are doing across everything. It's facilitated really well. We learn what each other do. There's presentations and topics, and so there's a total spirit of collaboration there that's really good.
My name is Nathan Heimer. I'm the Director of Connectional Ministries at Broomfield United Methodist Church. I also serve in areas around the city, like the Broomfield Housing Solutions Forum. As a faith community here, all of our finances that we give to outreach are directed to the organizations that we feel can do that best. That we're not trying to be something that we are not. So we are not a food bank, but we partner with Broomfield Fish because of how good they do that. They're the experts in it, so we want to do that. And same thing with all the other areas of what we're doing. Is we feel we can do more if we partner well. For me, I've been in ministry for 20 plus years, and this is the first time I've seen the city, the county, and faith community operate on a level where everyone has a voice.
I get emotional when I talk about Broomfield because it's such an amazing place, and the community and the way that people show up for each other is truly unlike anywhere else I've ever lived. For example, Andrea, who did not have housing, wasn't sure how to pay bills, how to get food on the table, all of that. It was a partnership between Fish and The Refuge and Almost Home and some other nonprofits who really helped step in and say, what do we need to do to support you as you create these goals for yourself?
As an example of collaboration between our partners, we'd like to highlight the story of Andrea Gamboa, who bravely shares her journey of courage, strength, and resilience.
My name is Andrea Gamboa. I was born into, I was a fourth generation Jehovah's Witness. So I was born into a really strict religious family. Then when I was 15 years old, I told my family that I didn't want to be a Jehovah's Witness, and I was exiled. And I lost my home, my family, my friends, my community, my congregation. I lost everything. I married someone in Spain, and we had 2 children, and it was a very abusive relationship. I ended up living in a shelter for domestic violence, and he took my children away from me, and I didn't see them ever again, and it's been about 13 years now. When you lose the most important thing in your life, when your worst nightmare comes to life, you really lose a grip on everything else. Everything else around you loses value. I started living in a car, everything from brushing your teeth to getting dressed to sleeping to eating to storing food to taking a shower, everything changes.
The number one driver of need in our community is housing. And I say that emphatically because it's really easy to miss that we have a housing crisis.
So I did come to Broomfield with the Colorado Safe Parking Initiative. And my lot monitor, who is now a very, very good friend of mine, she suggested that I should come here. I walked in the door and I had absolutely no idea what I was walking into. I figured it was just another community center where people were going to give you a piece of paper and tell you to go somewhere else. But this place, it was just beyond my control. I started connecting with people. First, the volunteers would approach me and talk to me and see what I needed. And all of a sudden, I saw people that needed help.
We are a center for healing community where just people have a place to belong and be and heal old wounds and find their way forward, transform their lives, all of us doing that at the same time. We provide food, showers, advocates, a safe place to belong, Wi-Fi, all of those kinds of basic things. But our partners can bring in things that we don't do. And so we have Almost Home, helping with housing. We have Clinica Family Wellness, helping with mental and physical health access and basic needs. We're best at creating the container for community and for long-term healing because we're the ones that will be here long after accessing a resource.
And part of the resources and our partners that come to the refuge, Mental Health Partners, was the first group of people that said, come here, we're going to do another intake. I had untreated ADHD, and without the help of Mental Health Partners or Clinica, I would not be here right now.
We have so many amazing nonprofits in Broomfield, and I love that the Community Foundation helps bring everyone together, and really, we all support each other.
There's so many partners that come here that form this vital net that caught me and helped me not fall between the cracks.
When nonprofits collaborate, it creates better outcomes. And now Andrea is a part of our community and is a regular volunteer and advocate for those in need.
One of the most awesome parts about Andrea, she has so much wisdom to bring to the table as a person with lived experience and a person with gifts to bring in the world.
I'm really, really proud of Broomfield for the way they're doing things. And I thought I'm gonna start taking portraits of our friends from the refuge. And it wasn't just the unhoused population, it was everyone involved, really. But then that turned into potential of taking that, turning it into a video, and then presenting it at City Council for the homeless hunger proclamation. I want to be the person that makes the change. I think that that's where change comes from. It comes from within. You make your change. And if you make your change and you make your change, then we're changing things.